What's up, friends? Welcome back. We're doing another donation bonus league. This is a fun one. We got Soulflayer Surprise. This is a deck from Jilael, Jilael. I might be saying that wrong, and I probably am, and I apologize for saying it wrong. But donation bonus league, Soulflayer Surprise. We got Soulflayer. What does this card do? One of the Delve threats gets a little overlooked when it comes to, Gurmag, Gangler, and Tasigur, but 6 mana, black, 4, Delve. It's a 4/4 creature, and it says, if a creature with flying was exiled with Soulflayer's Delve ability, it has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. So basically, any creature you delve away with Soulflayer, it gets their abilities, most of them. So we're looking to make a pretty fast 4/4, Double Strike, Flying, Indestructible, Haste, etc. creature as fast as we can. We have a lot of the usual self-mill cards in Modern, like Stitcher Supplier. It puts cards in the graveyard. We got Faithless Looting, obviously. We got Grisly Salvage, it's a cool one. Reveal top 5, put 1 in your hand, rest in the graveyard. So you reveal the top 5, put Soulflayer in your hand, put Drogskol Reaver and Friends in your graveyard, which is cool. Lotleth Troll is a way to discard the cards from our hand. Also has Trample. It's a little hard to cast. I guess we're mostly playing black lands, so it's fine. We're not playing any mountains. That's fine. Sylvan Caryatid is a way to give it hexproof. Also a way to add some mana. This card's fine. We got Grapples, another way to get our Soulflayer back. Collective Brutality, a little bit of interaction. Not much, but a little. We got some Phoenixes as kind of a backup plan. We can do some of that. We have Hazoret's also a card that's like very playable in its own right, but can help give haste and indestructible to our Soulflayer. Then we have this package here of basically cards we're never going to cast that exist only to give Soulflayer abilities. So Primal Dawn is like the nut, obviously. Flying, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible. It's most of the things you want minus haste. But obviously never casting this card, but has a lot of abilities. Drogskol Reaver has some of the important ones too. It has Flying, Double Strike, and Lifelink. So Double Strike is obviously insane, Lifelink is insane, and Flying is great. Ideally, we're going to want to pair this with Hexproof or Indestructible, but pretty good one. And Chromanticore is Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Nope, Lifelink. Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. And there's like a strange world where you can maybe cast this card if we have 2 Sylvan Caryatids. But, yeah, so deck's pretty sweet, pretty focused on Soulflayer. A little soft to graveyard hate, which worries me a bit because there's a lot of popular graveyard decks in Modern. But we have a sideboard for that. We have 4 Destructive Revelries to destroy things like Leyline of the Void and Rest in Peace, etc. I almost wouldn't mind a little more of like a beatdown plan out of a sideboard. Because we're already playing Troll, Phoenix, and Hazoret, which are all very reasonable beatdown cards. Like, if we were to cut, like, a lot of our Primal Dawns and Drogskol Reavers post-board and just bring in, like, reasonable beatdown creatures, that'd be kind of cool, but that's, I'm not sure about that. 3 Alpine Moon for Tron. We got 2 Lightning Axe for interactive decks. I kind of like this deck. Ancient Grudge, the usual. Collective Brutality, the usual. 4 Leyline of the Void for other graveyard decks. Pretty standard. Your sideboard's pretty reasonable. But yeah, deck seems super sweet. Again, this is a donation bonus league. This is Jilael's Soulflayer Surprise deck. This is not my deck. Donation bonus league. Big thanks to Jilael for the donation. Information about that is currently on the screen. We're going to queue up our first match here and get going. If you're excited about the deck, talk about it in chat. If you think the deck isn't good, well, you can be constructive about it in chat. Pantsman says Traverse the Uvenwald, Bowmat Courier. Sammit's kind of cool because you can cast it. That could work for a beatdown plan, sort of. I mean, against Path to Exile, we do have Hexproof from our Caryatids. So, we're not cold to Path to Exile. Drakehaven is a cool card, I agree. Deck is pretty spicy, I'm not going to lie. This is definitely one of those, like, fan favorite decks. Soulflayer is one of those cards people just love. A little below you know, we'd expect to do well in like an open, but competitive, fun, powerful card. Lavamancer, that's sweet. Was a Lava Axe ever cast? Okay. I mean, hand's not great, but we have looting in our Soulflayer, so we're going to keep. Yeah, a lot of graveyard decks in Modern. Ironworks, Vengevine, etc., etc. Alright, opponent mulligans to 6, scratch to the bottom. Loots. Drogskol Reaver, fetch land. Alright, so we're going to discard the Reaver and the Phoenix. We're rolled up for turn 2 Flayer here, right? This is actually a pretty insane hand. How to play Crackling Doom and Mantis Rider in the same deck. Get in a time machine and go back to Standard 3 years ago. You'll be good to go. I don't think those cards are exceptionally good at Modern. Glistener Elf. Alright. Well, Lifelink's not going to matter, but I'm going to get a Blood Crypt here because just damage doesn't really matter. 8-2 life. Bam. So you have haste. You don't have vigilance, actually. But what are you going to do? I don't think we... I mean, our opponent might turn 2 us here, and it is what it is. Turn 3 us. So turn 2, double strike, flying, haste, lifelink creature. We actually have lethal next turn with our Phoenix, right? Yeah, so they have to turn 2 us, which they can do, but pretty good first hand for the deck, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We put so much work into that. He was our friend. That's real rude. I'm real mad now. In fact, usually plays like 1 copy of Dismember. I'm real mad now. Just throwing that out there. We had it. We had everything. We had the world. The only thing we were scared of was dying on turn 2. And they had the Dismember. Dismember and Path to Exile are going to be our enemy in this league. I got a feeling. Well, it looks like we're not close to dead, which is nice. Nice. I was going to say it, and I didn't. Now they got to kill us next turn, which is, again, is very, very possible, but I would love to still win this game. They go to 1. We have 2 lethal attackers. They have to do 7 poison to us. And they have 2 of it already available. 3, I guess. That sucks. Actually, it just land Groundswell kills us. Tilt. Yeah. Just a little Modern happening here. Nothing to see here. God. Alright. Main deck Dismember. Again, not a particularly common thing, but we're gonna cut our Drogskol. Actually, we want double strike. We're gonna cut some of the Reavers. We need Lightning Axe, Lightning Axe. Infect does not usually play Graveyard Hate, so if they do, it's Cage. This doesn't matter. Brutality. I kind of want Ancient Grudge. Just cut all 4 Reavers. I think I'm fine with this. Like, lifelink is actually just totally irrelevant. Double Strike is nice, but some run relics. I mean, what are you going to do? You know, I'm not going to bring in Revelry for possible relics. That did feel bad. That did feel bad, I'm not going to lie. I'm hurting a little bit right now. I am hurting. It's okay, though. This does seem like a atrociously bad matchup for us, but we're going to win anyway. Yeah, I mean, Cage just does nothing against us because we're just delving, so. Vigilance seems important, I agree. I think Vigilance, Double Strike, Haste. Alright, mulligan. Lightning Axe, Salvage. I guess we have to keep looting. Alright. Can buy that. Yeah, so you have 4 Sylvan Caryatid to give hexproof. Alright. Let's get a good looting off here. Land. Tilt. Flying First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. I don't think I care about. Oh, I care about Vigilance. This already gets Vigilance. Yeah, I'm just here the Phoenix and the Dawn. Let's get everything we want on it. Alright, just draw Black Source, right? That's all we need. Listener Elf. So our Soulflayer has Haste, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible. Still dies to Dismember. But honestly, I don't think that we can afford to do much else. I mean, we could try and find a Sylvan Caryatid, but that's a lot of work. We might just die to this Glistener Elf. Lightning Axe is not really enough to do much. Yeah, we're just going to fire off here. If they have Dismember, we're going to be very sad. We're going to cry. And we're going to rage and stuff. And that's just life. I can't look. No! No, 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 no. I mean, if they're just going to have everything, we can never, ever win. So, like, this matchup seems pretty bad. We don't interact very well. Our life gain doesn't matter. They just have Dismembers, and they kill us in turn 3. I want to die here. Are we dead? I think we're dead. I don't want to be alive anymore. Yeah, you just need 1 pump spell and we're dead. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, don't think you can draw up a better hand for our opponent. We're dead. What are you going to do? You know? What are you going to do? I don't think going for it was wrong in either scenario. I would say that people say too often that there's nothing I can do in a game. In that game, there actually probably was nothing we could do. We only made a few actual decisions. I think it was right to go for it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing Soulflayer Surprise. Donation bonus league for Jilael. And we had some pretty good hands that game. We actually had turn 2 Soulflayer, turn 3 one. We turn 2 game 1, turn 3 game 2, and still got destroyed by Dismember. Gotta say though, the hands were pretty sweet, and it makes me hopeful that the deck is actually pretty awesome. So we're gonna keep. We have looting. Might fetch a Blood Crypt because we need double black to cast our Soulflayer, so this lets us get lucky on turn 2 here. Alright, perfect. Discard Primal Dawn and Sylvan Caryatid. So we have to keep a Caryatid for mana, but also discard 1 too. Riftbolt. Okay, no lifelink here, right? Grisly Salvage. I mean, Brutality is obviously going to be insane in this matchup. I think I'm. The problem is if we cast Salvage, we don't have double black for our Soulflayer. I'm going to cast a Caryatid here, and we can just double spell next turn. This is fun. Next turn we can go Brutality, Salvage, or just salvage for Soulflayer and hopefully hit it. Sure. Works for me. Another Sylvan Caryatid. So we're going to discard the Phoenix to Brutality and kill this and then just leave up our Salvage. We're taking a lot of damage to do this. Let's Brutality first and just see what happens, actually. All 3 modes. Discarding Flamewake Phoenix and Sylvan Caryatid. Take 2. Lava Spike, Lava Spike. So, feels pretty good. They have Sacred Foundry, Lava Spike, Sacred Foundry in hand. I'm more than happy just playing this untapped and going to 12 here. Casting Instep Grisly Salvage. Yep. Riftbolt. Black, green, Grisly Salvage. Whiff. We did hit a lifelinker, but no the card that we want. The card the deck is named after. Soulflayer. How about Soulflayer now? How about Soulflayer now? No. Alright, we're going to just looting. God. Alright, well, we've seen many cards and haven't found Soulflayer yet. I can definitely see the allure of something like Traverse the Open World in this deck. That's a reasonable thing. Like 2 Traverses. Just as extra Soulflayers. Looting. Alright, we found Soulflayer, but we can't cast it. He just survive 1 turn here. Alright, well they didn't end up bolt us, so I think we're alright. What does this deck do when it doesn't draw Soulflayer? You're watching it. Alright, here we go. I mean, assuming we're not dead right now, we're going to win this game. So, we get some Indestructible Haste, Lifelink, other abilities, Hexproof. They got them all there. Alright, so opponent flooded, we won. Cool. Thankfully, we bricked and they flooded, so it was a nice little combination. Brutality's coming in. I guess Lightning Axe is fine. I think we can trim on like I don't think Indestructible is necessary. I think Haste is important. Cut like a Primal Dawn. guess Hazoret also is just good against graveyard hate. Got like 2 Primal Dawns, and it's got 3 Primal Dawns. Just gotta find a Drogskol Reaver or a Chromanticore. Because Double Strike is good too. Double Strike and Vigilant. I'll leave one of these. What kind of Sylvan Caryatid? I don't think the Hexproof is that important. Liars, I agree. Good thought, Liar. Liar says that we shouldn't have played Stitcher Supplier because all it does is turn on Searing Blaze. I agree. There's no benefit to have more cards in our graveyard. You're absolutely correct. Good call. Well, mulligan, and mulligan to a garbage hand. We're going to mulligan again. Okay. I mean, yeah, mulligan. Okay, keep. It's funny how this hand's actually quite good. How many lands? I don't know, 19 or something? It's a pretty good 4 right here, I'm not going to lie. We should find Soulflayer. We have a, turn 2. We could have turn 2 Soulflayer this game. With haste. Soulflayer. Tilt. Toxic Flame says, so Jim, you day 2 to Pro Tour by taking the draw rematch? Yes. In Pro Tour, God, Drogskol Reaver? Tilt. Pro Tour Honolulu in 2009. Shards of Alara block constructed Pro Tour. It was the Bloodbraid Elf Cascade Pro Tour. I chose to draw. I went 9-1 in constructed. I lost my last round playing for 10-0. But I had some bad drafts and did not top 8 the Pro Tour, sadly. RPTQ, I went 0-2 drop. Yeah. Fun times. Alright, we're going to draw. You know, like Soulflayer wins the game on the spot here. Soulflayer. Faithless Looting. That's okay. That's 2 more looks. Soulflayer. God, we suck at this. Alright, well, now I probably just can't win. We're probably just dead on board. That sucks. Yeah, I've been in RPTQ purgatory for a long time. I've only played in 3 PPTQs in my life, something like that. I've played in 6 or 7 RPTQs. I played in RPTQ, top 8 but lost in top 8. If you top 4, you queue for the Pro Tour. If you top 8, you re-queue for the next RPTQ. So RPTQ top 8 lose, RPTQ top 8 lose, RPTQ top 8 win, go to Pro Tour 8th Revolt, queue for the next RPTQ. RPTQ 0-2 drop, so now I'm out. And then I played an RPTQ, team RPTQ with Frank Scarron and Andrew Jessup. Top 4, but don't, in a team tournament, it's top 2 qualify, so lose, requalify. Then I played this one and 0-2'd. So, yeah, I mean, this is fun. I had Soulflayer on top 2, tilt. I think the Traverse Even Wall could definitely go in this deck. What's up, B? Longtime YouTube watcher, first time catching a stream. Glad to be here. Thanks for all the entertainment so far. I will continue to consume my Davis content, hopefully more live. Thank you. I think you happen to be genuine and sincere. Well, someone earlier on stream said I was blatantly insincere. So, this ad's great. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't play PPTQs usually. I mean, I play in my SCG tour events, and it's mostly it. I'm not interested in playing a 30-person local tournament on a weekend that I'm off. I want to be off, So I very rarely play PPTQs. Once we move, there's more close by, and Nicole wants to play. Maybe I'll play a few more, but just not a priority at all. Goblin Guide. All right. Guess we'll see what our top card is before we fetch. Wyvern, what's up, my friend? Well, welcome. Yeah, you win a PPTQ and you qualify for an RPTQ. Stitcher Supplier, all right. And then if you gotta get an Overgrown Tomb here. Yeah. And then if you top 4 of the RPTQ queue for the Pro Tour. I don't like this. Oh, nice draw. I kind of hate the system, but it is what it is. I think it's actually easier to qualify than it was in the old system. Like, I think that it's put more, I'll say, weaker players on the Pro Tour here and there, but I think that it's just not enjoyable. I just don't like playing a 30-person tournament and winning and not feeling good about anything. Okay, so wish we had a third creature here, but we're still going to win this game easily, so it isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, it's also really bad for foreign countries too, I agree. If we had one more creature in our hand, whew, would have been great, but now we get, yeah, they're just dead. We have haste, double strike, lifelink. Just the gaining 8 life alone here should be enough to win the game. Doesn't have hexproof, so if they have Path to Exile, that would deal with it, but nice. Alright, so we're 1-1. We lost to Infect, Insano draws, and we beat Burn. Burn seems like a pretty good matchup for us. But I agree. I think there's a few too many like big dopey effects in this deck, like the Primal Dawns and stuff. Like, you really only need one, you know, like. And I think that I would like to see some more cheap looting. I think Grisly Salvage is pretty good, but I guess there aren't that many better 1 mana looting effects. Doughnut says, in Mate, you're not disingenuous at all. I'm the opposite. I speak my mind. Some people find that jolting and hard to take. I find it to be the most genuine personality trait an individual can have. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This hand is fine. We can do this. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure what cheaper cards are available. I do think that like 2 Traverse the Open Wall would be very, very good. Because like I think a lot of the times we're going to be on turn 3 and be all set up with no Soulflayer. We can just go Traverse Soulflayer with like 1 and 2. I think that curves really well. So I like the idea of playing a Traverse. We mill. I don't know if this card's great in this deck either. I don't know if it does enough. Courier's cool, but I don't know. Lobmancer? Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna Sylvan Caryatid here. Not sure. My opponent's playing like the Jeff Hoogland deck, I guess.
Welcome aboard.
I think we're a little heavy on these Grapple from the Past effects too. I'd rather have more looting effects. I like the idea of Salvage to try and find Soulflayer, but I didn't attack, did I? Why didn't I attack? I don't know why I didn't attack. That was stupid. Okay. So we have like Salvage and Grapple. They're both instants too. I think we're just going to attack for 1 and then just say go. What's up, Second? What's up, Xerox? What's up, my friends? We're just tuning in. Welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing Donation Bonus League for Jilael. I hope I'm not saying that wrong because I've said it like that like 7 times. This is Jilael's 8 times. It's Soulflayer Surprise deck. And it seems pretty sweet. We're 1-1. We lost to Infect, which seems almost unwinnable, and then beat Burn. Liar says, how much do I have to pay you to wear a gerbil costume to Syracuse? $3,000. And provide the costume. New Liliana, I could buy that. Strand Opt. Okay, I'm gonna let this resolve. I want to resolve both Salvage and Grapple. I might just cast these now. And yes, I really like the idea of being able to somehow play some non-graveyardy stuff. All right, so Hazoret. Hazoret's pretty good, actually. Just like a card in this matchup. Oh, Padamus, new sub. I'm sorry, my friend, I missed you. What's your name? Where are you from? How long you playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? And your puppy name, please. Welcome, my friend. Thanks for subbing. I miss him occasionally. Don't be ashamed to at me. I miss stuff. Champion of Wits is way too slow. Way too slow. We're gonna grapple now. I mean, if we don't hit Soulflayer here, it kind of sucks. But like, Lotleth Troll isn't even bad anyway. So we hit a Soulflayer. Dope. I'm the best. Xerox.
17 months. At what month mark do I finally get to see you play Mill LOL?
Didn't I play Mill for a donation bonus league for you, Xerox? I don't remember. Xerox is our resident Mill pro. Grimflayer is actually kind of cool, but I guess Grimflayer suffers with the against graveyard hate too. So, all right, so like we're not going to Soulflayer into a mana leak or something. I kind of like just playing Hazoret. Hazoret is actually a discard outlet too. Yeah, we're going to do that first actually. They counter it sort of like whatever. We can almost hard cast Chromanticore, but it's true. Wow. Hazoret resolved? A little scared to like click or something here. Or Nimble Obstructionist. Yeah, click's pretty good. So they definitely have a counter spell because they would have clicked the Soulflayer away if they didn't. So Flamewake Phoenix. All right, we're probably dead here, honestly. Liliana's fine. I think the card's just not very good, honestly, in the current modern format. Catacombs. There's no way for me to discard multiple cards. You can just cast Salvage and try and find Soulflayer and just go for it, I guess. I mean, you probably can't win in a lot of ways. Liliana's not actually good against Jeskai or Blue-White. It's fine against Blue-White, I guess, but... Alright. Can we hardcast Chromanticore? No. We are a one-colored map. Oh, no, I have no basics left? That's a huge tilt. Alright. Well. Pawn probably has, like, double Wizard Lightning and we're just dead. But... pretty awkward hand. What is the card? Or a Soulflayer? It's like a horror or something. I could see playing like a Cavern of Souls or two, maybe in the board because you can find it with Grisly Salvage, which is kind of cool. Yeah, we're just dead. So should we have shuffled first? We do Soulflayers on the bottom. Well, maybe. Yeah. All right. That's kind of tough. Like beating a counterspell actually seems kind of hard. Okay, Brutality and 2 axes. Again, we're gonna cut some of the crap. I think this is the worst one by a mile. And then as far as graveyard hate goes, can't imagine they have much. All right, Brandon from Wisconsin, playing since Exodus with a few breaks. Favorite card is Stuffy Doll. Favorite deck is +1/+1 Tribal Rishkar EDH deck. Puppy name is Sonic. Sweet. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it. Traverse. Oh, Traverse can get it too. Yeah. I like that a lot. This deck wants some Traverse Duvenwalds. We play some Traverses to find our Soulflayers, and then play one Cavern of Souls to resolve it. Good idea. I think more Brutalities is also a good idea. Any merit to giving Hazoret haste? What? Satyr Wayfinder is good too. I actually like that card a lot. Why is the Palta worse than Drogskol? Because I want lifelink. And Indestructible does not matter against the blue-red deck. It's fine. It's not slow, but it's fine. Is there enough to able Delirium on Traverse? I think so. I would hope so. Like... I agree, I love Brutality. It's very, very good. Ho! 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 Supplier. Okay. We're gonna want to double drain or double hit here. I think Sylvan Caryatid can go in the graveyard. It's -2. We're not gonna drain. We're just gonna duress. Their hand is Lightning Bolt, Magma Spray, Opt, Remand, Snapcaster, Tarn. I think Remand is the most annoying card. It's obviously quite good against Soulflayer. Bowmat Courier's like really slow. You know, I think maybe boarding Bowmat Courier could be cool against fair matchups, but they drew a Delver of Secrets. Okay. Chromanticore is also a nice way to enable Delirium, speaking of the devil. We have 2 creatures in our hand. I think I kind of like Lotleth Troll. Just discard the Supplier and the Chromanticore and leave up a black to regenerate. Yeah. It's a pretty reasonably sized threat, honestly. The question is, what's our timing on discarding stuff? I think we just say go. We want Bobble with Traverse? Probably not. Vault Scourge is too bad, I think. Let's see what they do here. Am I just going to get a tap land, probably? No. So this is the nut. So now we get to discard 2 creatures and not have to regenerate. And we have a 4/3 Trampler. They cannot kill with their Lightning Bolt. That is ideal. Miss on Delver, which is what happens most of the time in Modern. Clock, resub. 11 months. You're almost there, my friend. Almost in that 1 year. Thanks, Clock. Appreciate it. The only thing better than a new sub? Returning sub. Thank you. They may have 2 bolts here. They're trying to decide if they should bolt the troll. Their hand is wait, no. Their hand is Bolt, Snapcaster, Opt. So I don't know what they're thinking about. And if we draw 1 more creature, then our troll is too big to be bolted anymore, and it's going to be a huge problem for our opponent. That's a creature. That's a really good creature, too. We discard this. They might bolt in response. Doesn't really matter either. Yeah, this is fine. We still get to return it. See, I like this aspect of the deck. I like that the deck has some fair cards we can play that are just reasonable cards, and we can kind of like play without our graveyard a little bit. That's, I think, one of the best ways to get around graveyard hate is to just be able to beat them down in game 2s and 3s. And this deck seems capable of doing that, which is nice. I guess they have Snap Magma Spray here. That's fine, because our primary goal is to get Lotleth Troll up to a 4 toughness creature. And I don't think they have any way to kill it, and they're dead in 3 turns to it. So might be an argument for just like not even bringing back the... Yeah, maybe we just shouldn't have brought back the Phoenix. I think discarding it's correct, but I think that don't really need to bring it back. Yeah, I might have made a mistake. Like, I'm unhappy with that exchange, but, like, we just could have, like, not let them do that and just wasted their mana better. Yeah. Thanks for following Wave Runner. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. Don't be shy. Alright, it's Bolt, Spell. Sylvan Caryatid. I think you're just cranking. It does get Snap Remand off the table, but this game is not really about Remand anymore. This game's about Lotleth Troll. Oh, I meant to discard the card. Gross. Alright, whatever. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't like this either. I'm just going to say go. Lightning Us. Alright. We're at 9. They're dead on board, so... Probably the thing I like least about Jeff's deck here is that he has like 11 sorceries and instants in the deck. It's like 18, but like it's a very, very low number. Put a creature or land into your hand. Sure. Now Lotleth Troll is real big. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Delver is a wizard. I do like the Wizard's Lightning Delver interaction, but... Present lethal. This card's also terrible. I really it's I don't know. Jeff's obsession with this card is insane. Like I actually like the deck, but I think Nibble Obstructionist is a terrible Magic card. Like I think Wizard's Lightning is a really, really, really good Magic card, both in Standard and in Modern. Maybe even in Legacy, honestly. It's just like an extra Lightning Bolt. Like, you know, Lightning Bolt's obviously great. So, no changes. I'm happy with this. I do love the Traverse the Evenwalled 1 Cavern of Souls idea. Gross. Do we even cast these suppliers or just keep them for Lotleth Troll? Let's see what we draw, I guess. Moto, Shuffler Bug. Guess we're casting it. I mean, we draw a black source. We can threaten turn through Soulflayer. So Caryatid, it would have hexproof and trample. Yeah, I mean, if we draw a black source, we're snapping off Soulflayer here, and we're probably gonna win the game with it. Just a hexproof trample 4/4 is probably fine. Come on. Shuffler Bug is not confirmed. It is obviously possible to draw the card you scry to the bottom. There's the Reaver. I mean, Soulflayer is now a house. Problem is that resolving it seems difficult. We also need to draw some lands too, so. And there's the Remand. Okay, we're probably dead. Land. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? So counterspells seem to be a problem. That's seems pretty clear, which is good. You know, part of the point of these donation bonus leagues is to, you know, these decks aren't perfect, obviously, and the point is to find the holes and find the weaknesses and try and figure them out. I think that Traverse the Even Wall is a fantastic idea. I think the counterspells seem a little problematic. We're a little light on interaction. These are all good things we're learning. We were 100% dead this game. We can't beat Remand, so yeah. There it is. Found it. I'm sure we're dead to like Snap Bolt here, but I guess we like Brutality. Like, getting this remanded kind of sucks, but it might pave the way for a Soulflayer next turn. Dark Chromanticore and Sylvan Caryatid. Spell Snare. Alright, well, we are. Oh, they have a Mutavault, or just whatever. Alright, I mean, missing our second land drop for a few turns there kind of kills us. I mean, the counter spells are pretty good anyway, but alright. Alright. Deck seems pretty good in that, like, our good draws are really good, and it seems very improvable, which is nice also. What's Burnsy up to? You have a little lunch? A little lunchtime, Burnsy? If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream. Also, don't forget to follow me on the old Twitter sphere at JimDavisMTG. My goal for the year is 10,000 followers, and we're a little below pace. So yeah, ship that follow. Sand is good. Okay. I think we're just gonna looting. Like, no, we didn't do it. Discard Reaver.
Holy crap, dude.
And I guess Hazoret. I think our opponent is Zach Elsick. I think he's playing Ironworks like he usually does. Thanks for following, everyone. Appreciate it. Whoa. Grinding Station. 2-mana artifact. Sacrifice an artifact. Target player puts top 3 cards of your library in the graveyard. LOL. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, you may untap Grinding Station. Okay. I think I want to just cast Grisly Salvage. The suppliers don't seem very good. They just don't really do much. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Incept Salvage. I guess we need a green source too, actually. Maybe we should make a big Lotleth Troll. We can have a 5/5 or 5-power Lotleth Troll. Because we don't have double black. So even if we find Soulflayer, we can't cast it. Yeah, just play with a Troll. Get my drum set ready. I have my drum set here. Yeah. Chromatic Star, got it. Thopter Foundry. Okay. I don't know what the combo is. Okay. So attack for 1,000,000. Just discard everything, because why not? Everything we need is in the graveyard. We have haste and stuff. Just getting for 5. And I guess just say go. We could flashback looting instead of salvage, but salvage costs black anyway, so we can't salvage into Soulflayer next turn, so. Actually, I guess we could have drawn black source too. Yeah, maybe we should looting. Yeah, looting is better sequencing. We can looting now, discard the Stomping Ground, draw a black land, and then go salvage on it. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, I screwed up. There's a 5-mana black creature that creates 1/1 artifacts whenever an artifact dies, so it infinite mills. Alright, I mean, so stupid artifact combo deck is basically where I was at, so our opponent is milling us. Nope, they're milling themselves. Okay. Trying to find their Sword of the Meek. They didn't find it. Definitely not on our best draw here, so this deck won a GP. Color me impressed. Alright, we found Soulflayer. They did. We get double strike indestructible, haste, double strike lifelink. I want trample, I guess, right? Do I need hexproof? I don't think I need hex. Oh, let's see. I already have it. Hazoret is indestructible. Hold on. Back up. We want. This thing is flying, double strike, vigilant. Oh, this gives trample too. Okay, so. We want indestructible, trample. I mean haste though, yeah. Haste, lifelink, double strike, hexproof. So it's 8. We're getting in for 13. We are 1 short. So can our opponent kill us? I don't know. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I have no idea. It's not a bad creature, right? Double stripe, flying, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, trample, vigilance. Why not discard? It's creatures only. So as I said, I got this cool drum set. Nicole's mom got me this, and I'm gonna set it up for my combo opponents on Moto. Want to combo me? I'm just sitting near F6. I can play some drums. What do you guys think? Drums or Shakespeare? I've also read Shakespeare on stream while our opponents kill us. What do you guys prefer? Drums or Shakespeare? Poll time. Poll time. I'm gonna just get F6. What do you prefer when our opponents are combo killing us? Drums or Shakespeare? Poll 70. Drums. I spell that right? Cast your vote in chat. What do you prefer? Everyone, yay! What do you prefer? Drums or Shakespeare? Me playing the mini drum set or me reading Shakespeare? Bolt is not an answer. Alright, so we're going to bring in Leyline of the Void, I guess, and Ancient Grudge, Destructive Revelry. All these cards. It's a lot of cards. Make sure you spell Shakespeare right. Shakespeare has an E at the end. Shakespeare has an E at the end. Nicole, I thought you were cleaning. Nicole's in trouble. She told me she was going to clean up today because we are barely unpacked from Disney. Me and John and Nicole went on a trip yesterday. I was in Dallas, obviously. There's clothes and stuff everywhere. It's an explosion. Can I make sick beats on my drums while lyrically interpreting sonics? No. I can only do one thing. Alright, we gotta cut, what does it matter here? Lifelink doesn't matter at all. Double strike matters. I don't think lifelink matters. Haste matters. Brutality doesn't seem very good. I'm pretty unimpressed with Stitcher suppliers. 34 drums, 11 Shakespeare's. I like it.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
This is like such a stupid amount of interaction. Kind of like a Sylvan Caryatid or two. Maybe cut the grapples too. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna interact with us that much. So, well, I'll be setting that drum set up and we'll figure that out. Stitcher is like okay. It makes our goldfish better theoretically. Lord, we have Leyline and a one lander. I mean, we draw any land or looting. So, like, we're like 24 outs in 2 draw steps with a Leyline. I'm going to keep. We also have an answer to their Leyline. We have most of the things you want here. That's a turn 0 kill, my friends. Turn 0 kill. You're dead. You are dead. Welcome to Modern. We're 2-2. We're going for that 3-2. Our opponent was 0-2. That might have been a frustration scoop. Like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm just done with this. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play no more. Going for the 3-2. Who thinks we can do it? Also, if we play Traverse, we can only play one Hazoret, which I kind of like. Yeah, we're going to mulligan here, obviously. Alright. Man, Faithless Looting is really good in this deck. Bottom log into 6. We're going to keep. Our hand is not great, but we have salvage into Soulflayer, so. Yeah, that was Zach Elsick, right? Brutality? I kind of like the Brutality. I feel safer with the Brutality. I'm going to top that. We also can just fetch it away. This is a nice little side advantage here of fetch land scry roll. We can like see what they do turn 1 and then keep Brutality or shuffle it away. It's like a build your own brainstorm. Dryad Arbor. Wowzers. How about turn 2 Stone Rain? Y'all like a good Stone Rain? I like a good Stone Rain. Who likes a good Stone Rain? Raise your hand in chat. Raise your hand in chat if you like a good Stone Rain. I better see a lot of damn hands raised, right? Everyone loves a good Stone Rain. I gotta get that hand emote. I gotta make some new emotes. Bang! I guess it is Sinkhole technically, but sure. Turn 2 kill. Damn, this deck is good. Dryad Arbor. So it could be Infact. I'm gonna hedge for Impact. I'm gonna bring in the Axes and the Brutalities. I'm gonna shave down on Primal Dawns and just call it a day. Yeah, we've won our last game, our last 2 games in a combined total of 2 turns. We're awesome. Also, the speed we're doing this might actually make it possible to play another league, so that's great. Could have been Bogles. Could have been Bogles too. If it's Bogles, that's tough. We could bring in some Revelries and hedge. That's fair. I didn't consider Bogles. Let's bring in 2 Revelries and we'll cut the 2 Axes. Nope, not fast enough. I can't see. They keep 7. And mull to 6. Whatever. This hand's great. God, looting is so good in this deck. Burnsy. Okay, it is Bogles. With no 1-drop. Weird. Weird. Lootskis. Okay. They could have Rest in Peace. That would be kind of a tilt. Maybe I should have considered my discard based on Rest in Peace better. I probably should have discarded a land and kept something in my hand. I should get the Phoenix in my hand for Lotleth Troll. Yeah, maybe. I guess Lotleth Troll can't beat Boggles anyway. Alright, so it is not what we thought it was. Soulflayer. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. Run better. Still easily lose this game, but we have no actual protection. But we have a double strike flying lifelink haste on turn 2. We could easily lose this game because if they just power up their Spirit Dancer and give it lifelink, we probably can't win. But we're off to the races. Let's go. What's up, Zach? Yeah, Zach, I assume you said no answers to Leyline in game 2? Excuse me. Oh, God. Yeah, we're dead. We can't remove this or erase it. I guess we have, we brought in like 2 copies of Revelry, right? Nope, we didn't. Yeah, we got nothing. We are dead as a doornail. Word. Yeah. I mean, I mean, we can't. Their stupid lifelinker's better than ours. I mean, they can't brick forever because they're currently winning. Like, this game state favors them, and they have 5 cards in hand, and a Spirit Dancer, and a Canopy. So, if you miss game 1, our opponent went turn 1 Dryad Arbor. We Collective Brutality it, and they conceded. So, I thought maybe they were on Infect. I should have thought Boggles and didn't sideboard properly. Yeah, we're just dead. So now we get to bring in all 4 Revelries and actually win the game, which is cool. So, Brutality, not very good against Boggles. So, got the Brutalities. I think Indestructible is actually important with Vigilance now. We're going to want 4 Revelries. No Lightning Axes. And Hexproof is important. Indestructible is not. Haste is important. Cut one of these. Lifelink is important. Let's cut 2 of these, I guess. Yeah. Boggles! It's a pretty awkward hand. I mean, it is turn 3 Soulflayer, but 2 of our good ones are in our hand. We're going to keep. I'm not thrilled about it. If they have Rest in Peace, we're probably dead, but Salvage, I mean, drawing Flayer is half the battle, so I gotta stop doing this. I've been doing this thing lately where I just go, it's really, really annoying me and I can't stop doing it. How about this? Every time I do that from now on, I want you to yell at me in chat. We're gonna, no 1-drop? That's bad. That means I'll probably have Rest in Peace. Still, I don't know why I keep doing it. I don't know when I picked it up. Just like this weird tick I picked up, and it's just really annoying me. Jim D. Alright, well, obviously if they Rest in Peace, we can like play our game a little bit differently. We probably can't win. If only the Spirit was they end step fetched and then didn't have anything, they definitely have Rest in Peace. Yeah, whatever it is, it's really annoying me. And I've been noticing myself doing it. Hazoret, so it's haste, indestructible. I guess I want the troll, right? The problem is if I can just get Soulflayer in play right now ahead of Rest in Peace. Or I can use the troll to make an actual good Soulflayer that's immune to... It's not immune to Path. Alright, let's see what happens here. I also have looting too, it's true. And a salvage. Yeah, so we're currently trying to decide if they have Path or Rest in Peace. I'm feeling Rest in Peace. But I don't mind flashing back. I think looting is a better play here because it just sets up better for next turn. What mic am I using? It's the Bad AAX. This. Where is it? No, that's my leg. That's my leg. This thing. Bad axe. That. That's the one. It's fine. It's not an amazing mic, but it's good. Alright, yeah, we're flashback looting here. Can they have both? Sure. Our life total matters. Stitcher Supplier, land. That sucks. So, double strike, lifelink, indestructible. We already have indestructible. I'm gonna keep this. We don't have vigilance. All right, I'll stump both these. Whatever. If they have Rest in Peace, what are you gonna do? Well, Mike's fine. It's not a bad mic. Having both, playing around both is trying to hit a hexproof thing. Discard Coronet. Alright, so we can go Looting Supplier. That sees 5 cards. Looking for a hexproof. Grisly Salvage also sees 5 cards. I can break up the Looting and the Supplier, though. We're going to fetch, just slightly increase our odds. So, looting first. No hexproof. That's not a bad draw, though. Discard Catacombs. Discard 2 lands, I think. Play Supplier. Hexproof. Something. We have 4 Caryatids. Hit 1. Got it. We're good. Game over. So we got Sylvan Caryatid, Drogskol Reaver, Hazoret, Primal Dawn. And that'll do it. That's the game, folks. 4/4, Double Strike, Flying, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Trample, Vigilance. Damn. Reveal hand or no? I can't even see it. 3/2. The huge. No reveal hand? Okay. That's our other deck. Alright, so. Donation Bonus League. Mana Tithe would have been dope. Donation Bonus League. For Jilael, we lost to Infects with like perfect draws. I think we were going to lose that match anyway, but they really killed us. And then we lost to... What else did we lose? Oh, like the blue-red Wizards deck. Wizard deck definitely exposed a serious weakness of counterspells. I like this deck a lot, actually. I think it's pretty sweet. I think this deck definitely wants Traverse the Evenwald. I really like the idea of playing Traverse to find extra Soulflayers, as well as a way to find Cavern of Souls against counterspell decks. So that's pretty cool. I think we're a little heavy on the enablers that don't do anything. For Delirium, we only have creatures, sorceries, lands, and 6 instants. Someone was saying, we have 1 enchantment too. We could play a few more, like an extra Chromanticore over one of these, just to get an enchantment in the graveyard. Someone was saying Bomat Courier over Supplier. That could be a thing too. But I definitely like the idea of Traverse and 1 Cavern of Souls. Some cool ideas here. I like it. I like the ability to beat down against Graveyard Hate. I'd like to improve that if possible a little bit. I'm not really sure how. Brain Maggot's pretty bad. That's not a really great card. Maybe Thoughtseize in a sideboard. I could see that. Thoughtseize main deck, I don't really like that. But yeah, I think we have, again, too many of these effects. We can definitely trim down on this a little bit, I think. But the deck was sweet. Super cool. It's the usual 3/2. It's modern. We always 3/2. So, again, Donation Bonus League for Jilael. Jilael, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you leave some comments. Gifts ungiven. We don't have any blue mana. Yeah. We're a little heavy on 2s. I would like to be a little heavier on 1s. Birds of Paradise. Yeah, I think it's just too weak. A little off plan. But I like that we have like Lotleth Troll and Phoenix, which we can just beat down with, and Hazoret also, which is cool. So deck seems sweet. Like Hazoret's cool over Primal Dawn, because I'd rather have a Hazoret and a Drogskol Reaver than a Primal Dawn and a Drogskol Reaver. So if the enablers could be cast in our colors, would it be okay to have that many? Yeah. Like, Hazoret's cool because it's an enabler, but also just, like, a good threat, too. So, but sweet. So, big thanks to Jilael for the Soulflayer Surprise Donation Bonus League. Appreciate that very, very much. The YouTube video will end. The stream will continue. Once again, there's the league information right there. And, God, I did it again. You hear that? God, stop doing that. But, yes, so Watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on YouTube. The stream will continue. And we're gonna play more of the black-green horse deck we played earlier with an update after this. Insolent Neonate is interesting. It doesn't seem great, though. We want to get a lot of cards in our graveyard, not just one. So, but yeah, YouTube, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.